do believe you did.
Bereid, commandant!
Wharton's leveled up. Level 8. Congratulations. Skilled staff for when? Not yet. Artillery specialist, you would need even more artillery. Engineer, not yet.
Opdrachten!
What about you? Although you've already... Oh no, you do have a trait. About the same. These militia units are just not going to get built. Far too big a shortage of guns. I got scared there for a minute. I was like, where's France gone? Have they... No! Sure that I'm going to need it. We're already crossing. We're already across at Hamburg anyway. And there we go. Uber artillery. Let's get the better mechanized. Is this end game if we take Germany out here? Pretty much. We will still need to take out Austria, but that's just going to be a matter of time. There's a gap. What? Let's put you on his army just for a moment, because I want to try something I've never done before.
Opdrachten!
Curious about how this works. So you, let's see. Frontline. Shift-click the borders against another country to set aside front without sub-army fronts along the entire border. That's the one. You hold down shift, and I want you up to, oh no, a bit further, there. So now he's not going to care about subunits. This is just the Field Marshal using all the units under his command. The subunits still get the bonuses from their sub-commanders, but it's just one line. This is solving one of the biggest issues that I have with Hearts of Iron, where if you have multiple armies on the same line, there inevitably are just gaps in the line, or if you use the subunit lines, they are horribly wonky and just all over the place. This is going to take a little bit of rejigging, something I probably should have done a bit earlier before I actually, launched this attack.
Ja, commandant.
But it does mean that we're going to be mixing up the mechanized with the non-mechanized units, which I think is going to be a good thing. So then we have the artillery to do the pushes, and the mechanized to do the holding. And it's a nice way of mixing in specialists with non-specialists, without saying, all the tanks are going to be on this part of the line, because that's the way it works. Austria is usually easily from Germany because you can avoid the mountains, go straight for Vienna. Yeah, exactly. I told all of you to stop. And the air forces are still assigned to these. I don't know how exactly that's going to work. I assume it's just going to be down the entire line now for the aircraft. We shall see. One battleship is back, the other one's not going to be too much longer. And the last one should still be refitting, right? Let's put you here. Yeah, you're still refitting, that's fine.
Luisteren!
Yeah, I know one of my generals has staffer. I don't really have anyone to give him.
Attentie!
So I'm trying desperately to get this guy to become an invader so I can actually have him Marine Commander. A proper Marine Commander.
Attentie!
And even just trying to build militia and nothing happens because I'm that out of equipment. I mean, it's recoverable, but it will take a while.
Ja, commandant!
Okay, are your units in position? They are. Let's go and assist with this offensive then. So now we're doing this as a general field marshal order, and he just uses all the troops. This is something that I am definitely going to be using again in the future. It's quite nice. Multiple armies on one line. Just put them all under the field marshal. Oh wow, that happened fast. I guess I should be a little gentler with the occupations in that case. Oh, and now I have lots of steel. Why do I have lots of steel? Did I misunderstand this? You get more resources if you oppress them. And more factories if you... Oh, it's because we lost a lot of factory work. Yeah. Okay, we lost a ton of factories doing that. That's fine. Also, I do believe that we have sufficient mechanized, we do, to change the cohorns for another mechanized unit. Definitely. What about artillery? Possibly. Thousand short. Ah, it's close enough. This is a really wonky template at the moment. But you can see what I'm trying to do. Hey, Jane, the solo. And I'm guessing the aircraft are keeping up. Yep, pretty much. Ships. Do we have any more battleships yet? No. And in fact, we've taken some damage somehow. Port strikes, maybe? Speaking of which, actually, did you ever get any more experience, Mr. Forstner? You did! Excellent! I really wanted you to be a lone wolf. That's going to be a big boost. Elfric's still level 7. Recon. Other sub-commander. And apparently the last of my escorts died. The cruiser escorts. Also, this isn't multiplayer. What does Lone Wolf give? It means that enemy fleets are bigger in comparison to yours, meaning that they take a bigger positioning penalty, meaning their screens has great big holes in it. Basically, they need even more screens to cover the capital ships that they have if you have Lone Wolf. We are on the outskirts of Berlin. And I could not care less about that, so let's just move all of those units away.
Gereed, commandant.
And delete that line. Right, Navy dudes.
Ja, commandant.
You ready? Oh, for Pete's sake, who hit you? Who hurt you? Yeah, we are being Navy. Port struck at the moment. Or the sabotage because of a lack of decent coverage. Nope, we're attacking. Berlin's under threat.
Gereed om uit te rukken.
Units have still got plenty of planning preparation, so lots and lots of impetus still. Although I don't want you going down that way too much. Stay here in the north, please. This, I guess, is the downside to the Field Marshal Order. It's messy as hell. Units keep on repositioning, though I guess part of that's because I did just move a whole bunch from here in the south. But I think these are the orders that the AI uses now. If they have multiple armies. It seems to be pretty decent for large planning preparation assaults. What's going on here? Nothing much. Sumatra under naval assault again. They're going to keep on trying, they're going to keep on failing. Where's the mechanized? I was thinking, where's the mechanized? I'm sure that we must be running low on those. Seeing as this is just a massive general assault. Oh, we're crossing the river.
Kom op. Gereed, commandant.
So let's pop those makeshift bridges, seeing as we've got rivers like this whole line at the moment. We're across. This is going to give me a multi-pronged assault against Berlin. Look like mechanized, no? Yay! Good to see my allies holding the rear.
Opdrachten.
I mean, honestly, I could just put the Marines there. I think I'm gonna have to. Sorry, Marines, you're never gonna get that invader ability. It's just not going to happen for you. Multi-pronged attack on Berlin's happening right now. With close air support assisting.
Attentie.
Just get into your positions, come on. Chop chop. Night vision 1. Somebody else is trying to send me stuff. Thank you. Night vision 2. That's a 46. Improved infantry equipment. Let's get that extra 10% soft attack. That would be lovely.
Help, je afstand.
They're trying to get a cutoff, but I'm just keep pushing that line before they can get there. Come on, take Berlin. I know you can. Do it. Do it.
Befehlen.
Dresden, that's going to fall. That's going to give me another position, another angle. 94. Getting ever closer. Just 2 units left defending. How many aircraft does Germany still have? 1,500 compared to my 5,000. Yay! Moving in here. A little bit surprised we didn't take that one position. Right, ships. Are you done? You oh, for Pete's sake! I'm guessing it's the land zone I need to protect against port strikes. Something I've never actually had happen to me against the AI is port strikes. Just hasn't come up. Run away! Thank goodness you're really freaking fast. Yeah. Good grief. What's happening to my fleet? Who keeps pushing them out? Why do they keep doing this? This is probably how I was losing the destroyers earlier. We're being annihilated. Like, all of the work I've been doing on building up the fleet is just being undone right now. 15, 16 destroyers dead. Why? Oh, please. Oh, you just sit it? Seriously? It's because they just decided to anchor for no freaking reason. Go to goddamn port, you morons. Just port, any port, don't care which one, just go to one, please. Nope, he died. 17 destroyers and two of my advanced fast battleships. Why not? Wow, that's not slightly annoying. Only take 2 years to build. That wasn't port strikes, that was them being stupid and anchoring off the coast for some reason. Not going into port like they've been told to do. Maybe because the sea was blocked? So once they end up in this area, they're like, we're too stupid to do anything proper. Can we please just take Berlin? I'm done with this game. Yeah, possibly, but I've told them multiple times to go and repair, but apparently they just sit there stupidly and don't actually do anything despite like all the repair interface popping up. So I don't know. 23% liberal. 48% CNA.
Aantreden.
Wow. Yeah, don't do that. That's just asking for trouble. Come on, let's just take freaking Berlin. It's not that hard. There's enough of you here. They're coming up against the Austrians now. That's why it's getting a little more difficult. Because they're fairly untouched by this war. Berlin really that fortified? What level fort is this? 10. Awesome. Well, at least I have lots and lots of artillery to blow up the fort level, and lots of close air support to blow up their units. Because we've so far inflicted 253 strength damage with close air support. No, I only lost the one battleship. Still have 3. We had 4. Oh, that was irritating. I think it's not the ones repairing, it's the rest of the fleet. When you turn their orders off, they just stop where they are instead of going to port. No, they definitely go back to port when you turn their orders off. I think it's because I turn their orders off in a blocked area. I suspect that may have something to do with it. Like, this area is blocked, we shouldn't be here. Are you really going to have to make me surround Berlin? This looks suspiciously like you're forcing me to surround Berlin. I'll do it. Just to stop you getting reinforcements in. In fact, actually, this guy would be enough to do it. Just stop them arriving. Huzzah! Jack the Ripper, thank you very much for the resubscription. Appreciate that. 7 months in a row. Hey Mordred, how goes the war? I think you're about to see the end. How is Germany looking? Germany's not looking hot. 10.7 million losses now. And still about 1 million manpower, but I suspect that that's going to then be the end. Yeah, because they switched manpower law way sooner than I did.
Ja, commandant.
Where'd they come from? They were blocked. How are there 2 full strength units here?
Over there.
240 combat width. Even though you have a level 9 fort here, I am still going to crush you. Might be worth applying the fort limit to stop the AI from doing that. If I can do it, the AI should. I'm more impressed that they actually built forts than annoyed. Do you recommend taking a general trait that reduces enemy air support? Is it effective when fighting an enemy with cast? Probably. I have taken it once or twice, but generally I just like other traits more. So what trait is it that unlocks that? It's Commando, isn't it? Commando is a relatively rare one. Yeah, it's Camouflage Expert. I mean, on the face of things, it does look really good. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely one where if you never expect to get air superiority, then it could be good. Reports from Berlin confirm that the German city has been captured by the advancing Dutch troops after a long, merciless fighting through the greatest city of the Reichspakt. German forces put up a stiff resistance, hoping to delay the Dutch forces as long as possible, but were eventually beaten back. As shocked Berliners looked on, the Dutch army paraded down the Brandenburg Gate before listening to a speech by Wilhelmina in front of the famous monument. However, what eventually seems to have caught the attention and memory of the world is a picture of the Dutch soldier proudly holding the Dutch flag from a roof of the heavily damaged Reichstag, taken by one of his squad mates. It's all over for the German Empire now. And I think that that is also a pretty good ending point. This has really become a slog, and it's clear that we've won at this point. Germany is as good as dead, then it's just going to be a bit of a grind, breaking through Austria and Italy. But I'm going to call this series done. Thank you everyone for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, be sure to hit that follow button to get notifications when I'm live again in the future. If you've really enjoyed this, then do consider subscribing. Helps the channel out and lets me do more of this kind of content. If you want to support the channel otherwise, check out the Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/MordredViking. I do also have a YouTube channel, which you can find at youtube.com/MordredViking. Okay, we are going to go and raid the Templin Institute because they are currently doing a 12-hour stream for the Beaumont Children's Hospital in Detroit. So head on over to the Templin Institute. Let's make ourselves very well known for them in proper style. If you've got access to them, I want to see a whole string of those Mordred Viking horns. Otherwise, just yell out Viking Raid. Let's make this one to remember. So head on over there. I will trigger the raid in just a moment. And just make it look like that. Thank you everyone for watching. I will catch you guys next time. Let's do this.